aka Geeks.
Hey everybody, welcome to AKA Geeks. This is Real News. I'm Sean, your host for today, the hostess with the mostest. I'm going to give you all the news you guys need to know about movies this week. Let's start off with some MCU news. In the most recent EW Entertainment Weekly magazine, there was a cover as well as some photos and some other information regarding Thor Ragnarok. There are some really cool photos in here. First off, you have the most noticeable one of all is Thor with his short hair, painted face, have a shield, and it looks like he has two sheaths for swords right there. He also has, it looks like the butt of a sword in here where they're probably going to add on CGI-wise the rest of the sword. There are also some other photos in there. Awesome one of Cate Blanchett as Hela. Looks amazing. I was looking at it, I was like, that's Cate Blanchett. Holy freaking cow. She looks awesome. She fits the role perfectly, I think, in this picture, the look at least. And she's an amazing actress, so I imagine she's going to do an awesome job. And then you also see another picture of Tessa Thompson in here as Valkyrie. Great picture, her and Thor next to each other. It's said that he is kind of like a fanboy of the Valkyrie, so that's pretty cool. I want to see where that goes. You also have some other pictures in there with the director Taika with TD and so on. And so really cool pictures. Nice to show some little tidbits of the movie. Also released this week with this interview is a better plot synopsis of what this movie is going to be about. Entertainment Weekly kind of surmised it like this. When we last saw Thor, he was flying off to figure out who was manipulating the Avengers at the end of Age of Ultron. Eventually, he hears rumblings of trouble in Asgard. His evil brother Loki has been impersonating their missing father, Odin. Loki's rather lax governing leads to the re-emergence of an imprisoned Hela. Thor's initial encounter with Hela gets him blasted to Sakaar, a barbaric planet ruled by the charming but nefarious Grand Master, which is Jeff Goldblum. He's in those pictures as well. Valkyrie, a tough, hard-drinking warrior hiding out on Sakaar, brings the god to the Grand Master. So at this point in the description from EW, it says that on Sakaar, the Hulk is already there. And he is become this like almighty freaking person in the ring. And Thor and Hulk are forced to fight. And I guess something's gonna happen. Something's gonna trigger where they get out together and they bond. And they become best friends forever and ever. And they're gonna get out. And then they're gonna race the clock to get back to Asgard to stop Hela from bringing on Ragnarok. That again is a paraphrase. Most of that's from EW. A little bit of that is me bringing it down. I am very excited about Thor Ragnarok. I like the feeling that I'm getting from this film. Hopefully getting to a point where the film is character driven and the story comes from these characters naturally, where you don't have to feel forced and put some story in there and have certain things happen to keep the story going. Hopefully these characters push the story forward. Alright guys, so let's stay in with Marvel news, just out Marvel Cinematic Universe news. This is the Fox X-Men universe. I watched Logan last week on Thursday. I didn't talk too much about it on Friday because we were going to have a in-depth spoiler discussion, Lynn and I, which we had. I want to talk a little bit about the little video that they played beforehand. There's a lot of stuff in there that's really cool. It's a Deadpool 2 teaser. They call it No Good Deed, and it's really funny. First off, you see Deadpool walking down the street. And he sees something happening, hears something happening. He's like, okay, I gotta save the day. And because he doesn't have a normal costume or whatever, he's not Superman. And they're playing a joke on Superman because they're playing the Superman theme song while he's doing this. He's goes to a phone booth, starts changing, and it's just funny as hell. His ass gets up against the side of the window. You see all these little paintings and spray paint. Nathan Summers coming soon, and they have another one. I think that one was spelled C-U-M. So there's that, and it's just funny, good Deadpool humor. I enjoyed it. It's essentially, it's not a teaser for Deadpool 2 because we know it's coming, but it's a teaser that got put out there, I guess you could say, to remind us that Deadpool 2 is coming. And they did this because Wolverine's coming out, so they wanted to continually amp that up. So that was really cool. I'm really happy about that. Really happy that I got to see that. That was awesome. There's two different versions of it. One in the theater that they showed that did not have Stan Lee in it. The one that Ryan Reynolds released and it's on YouTube, you can find it now. The longer version has Stan Lee in it, and that's really cool right there. But sticking with Deadpool news, Deadpool 2 news, they have cast Zazie Beetz from Atlanta as Domino. Domino is a mutant, and her power it comes from her subconscious. She doesn't really, from what I read, it seems like she doesn't control it per se. It just happens and it makes things beneficial for her, certain things beneficial, and it causes like a domino effect in certain situations that she's taking part in. This character, this actress, I don't know much about her. I do hear really good things about the show Atlanta, so this makes me happy that they're getting an actress that has proven herself in something very recent. So hopefully she can continue with this good acting, and we can continue to add more well-rounded and good actors for this movie. Alright, so some really big news regarding a film that I didn't know was coming out. I haven't heard anything about it, but it is because of who's involved with it. I am super excited. It's called The Post. It is regarding the Washington Post back in the 70s and the Pentagon Papers. This one's going to be directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. This is going to be Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg's 5th or 6th movie. I think it's 5th movie together. And Meryl Streep, one of the best around ever to be an actor ever. So this movie, what it's going to be about, sounds really awesome. The rights to make this film were bought by Amy Pascal and her production company, Pascal Pictures. The distribution is going to mainly be by Fox and Amblin over here in America, and there's other distributors out in Europe and in that market. But this film, with those three names, Spielberg, Hanks, and Streep, it's got me raring to go for this one. After what I saw was capable with a story like this with Spotlight, I'm super pumped to see what this one can provide. I really want to find out more of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and also just see what happened on the base level with this whole thing. All right, last bit of news for this week, you guys. Bad Boys 3 has lost its director, Joe Carnahan. It's a big loss for Bad Boys 3, but Joe Carnahan is a very in-demand guy right now. Most notably, he's going to be writing and directing the Raid remake, which we don't actually need. But give him a shot at it because he's a good director, a good writer. He's also writing X-Force as well. No word if he's going to direct that or not. But this is really not such great news for Bad Boys 3. I hope that they are able to find a good, well-versed replacement for Joe Carnahan. Not bad news for Joe Carnahan because he's going to survive because he's, like I said, very much in demand. I definitely want to see Bad Boys 3 come out and happen. I want to see Will Smith do something like this again. I want to see Martin Lawrence on screen, and so hopefully this works out for the best. Hopefully the Raid gets the attention it deserves. Hopefully X-Force gets the attention it deserves. Hopefully Bad Boys finds a suitable replacement. Alright guys, now on to the trailer segment. This week there were 3 trailers that caught my attention. First off, let's start with the most lackluster of the 3. It's Rough Night. It was the Red Band trailer. It's starring Scarlett Johansson, Zoe Kravitz, the girl from 22 Jump Street, and Kate McKinnon, and one other person that I can't recall. 5 girls went to college together, sorority sisters, partied all the time in college, come together for a bridesmaids party. The trailer starts off really good. I felt it started off really good. The first, literally the first 15 seconds, there's a really awesome joke. I loved it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome. If it's gonna be this way, I like it. And it kept going, but as the 15 seconds turned into 30 and 30 turned into a minute, the fun started to like decrease for me, it seemed. And there was a point in the trailer where it's like you see the MacGuffin or whatever in the movie, which I hope it's not. Hopefully it's just one small part of the film, but you see something happen in the trailer, and it really like ruined kind of the whole feeling I was feeling for the trailer at the beginning. Hopefully they put out another trailer in the future that is better edited or better put together, and it can reinvigorate some of that feeling I had in the first 15 to 30 seconds of this trailer. Alright, and then next up we have full-length trailer number 2 for Fate of the Furious. I've heard that this is the last trailer they're going to put out before the film comes out, and I just gotta say, you guys, this is like ridiculous at this point. At one point where it grabbed you a little bit still, it's with the last one, I mean, what happened with the last one with the death of Paul Walker made it very difficult to do certain things, and so that was very difficult. James Wan did an amazing job. This one is directed by F. Gary Gray, most notably for his recent movie Straight Outta Compton, and with this trailer, I literally, like I was saying, I just don't know where to go with this anymore. It's lost all believability to me, and it's just, I literally was laughing. I was not like, oh my god, that's freaking amazing. Not at all. I was laughing because of how stupid I thought it was. Is that gonna mean that it's just gonna be one of the popcorn flicks and you know what to expect going in? Probably. Does it mean it's gonna be good in doing that? I have no clue, because with this, the storyline, it just gets me so like bent out of shape with, man. Like I said previously, it seems like somebody gave their son and son's friend or whatever, daughter, their kid, some toy cars and some action figures, said, here, play with these. Watched them, took some notes, and put that to paper and made this movie. In there, I think they kind of let out some of the reason why Vin Diesel's doing what he's doing. Maybe it's tricky editing. It seems like they have Charlize Theron show Vin why he needs to do and be on her side, and it seems like there was a body with brunette hair in front of him. Now, like I said, it could be tricky editing. Maybe that's Mia, and Charlize Theron has Mia and is forcing Vin Diesel to do that. But if that is the case, then what does the rest of the family mean to him? Just because they ain't blood, they ain't family? I guess that's what it is, Vin. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna see this movie, but I'm at the same time right now, after seeing this trailer, I'm like kind of done right now. I'm sure when the movie comes around, I'll come back around as well. Alright, and the last trailer this week is the long, much anticipated trailer for Geostorm. Woo! Yeah! So the plot in this trailer, which it shows you, is that the world is controlled by these satellites or machines that are up in space, maneuvering around the Earth, and they help control the weather patterns, the weather cycles to help Earth, be prosperous. And somebody gets control of that, so then they at that point are able to cause calamity, cause storms, geostorms, whatever you want to call them. But also there's an assassination plot as well. This one's starring Gerard Butler. I don't know if you'll hate me, but I actually like this trailer more than the Fate of the Furious trailer. This one didn't morph from being cool but over the top to being outlandish like Fate of the Furious. This one's just outlandish, like 2012, Day After Tomorrow, that kind of stuff, set to max. So I know from the start I'm not expecting anything more than that, and I'm happy about that. I look forward to seeing it in theaters. I look forward to seeing all the destruction of the Earth and all the major landmarks. Alright guys, now it's on to the in-theater segment. This week there's one movie in the theaters that's coming out that's got my attention. It is Kong Skull Island. I did not get to see this last night. Hopefully I get to see it tonight, sometime this weekend. I don't know. I really want to see it. This month, awesome month. Really excited for Kong Skull Island. I'm really looking forward to it. You guys should check it out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections. Alright guys, so that's it for this week's episode of Real News. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions in the comment section. Let's have a great conversation about all the topics I covered today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
AK Geeks.